All right, we're getting a person shot at 3334 in Evergreen. 422, you guys are okay over there? Shot there. All right, the ET doesn't take pictures of the, is it domestic related?
Yes, it is.
She's calling back. We're going to try to give her a call again, and then she just added another phone number to the 13-year-old grandson who's possibly with the daughter. Step out with this.
2412.
Veteran crisis hotline's calling in, so they have a female veteran off her medication. She's over at the safe haven. Detecting 12, take a check that one out.
6 1 bullet, 2 points, take a shot.
Officer still stands for talk? No. Offender in custody? Thanks. Anyone else close, point of result, let me know. 10-5.
Okay, here we go. Sorry, I should have had it on full screen already. How's everybody doing? We're in Arlington, Texas. There's a school shooting. What the fuck? I'm a bitch. Come on with that shit. Okay. Maybe it's right now. Maybe it'll hold. Dang. Hey, Tootsie, how are you doing? I'm just having technical difficulties. Baby girl's in the house. Moose pie. Hey, Sailor, how you doing? You know, Sailor, you come in every stream and say hello, and then you just disappear on me. Do you stay or do you just leave? I'm curious. But this is live. It's in Arlington, Texas, at Arlington Bowie High School. Let me turn the, hold on. Let me get the sound on. Okay, sound is up. There's nothing being said. Cindy Lindsay. Hey, Cindy, pick a name and stick with it. Cindy Lindsay. Just one or the other. Let's go with Lindsay. I like that one. The video is muted, by the way. No, it's not muted. Trooper, I'm gonna throw you out of this freaking stream in a second. You have no idea how irritating you are. Muted. Whatever. There's no sound. You can't hear me. There's a palm pepper spray. I did not, Eternal. What protest? What protest? Eternal, I didn't hear about any protest, man. Let me go over here. I don't even see it up on the screen. Huh. Let me see. The video we're watching, I meant. Shouldn't Trooper be a college protesting? Yeah, he should be. Yeah, if he was going to college. See, here's the problem with Trooper. Who was it? Coyote? See, they made the mistake years ago of letting kids graduate kindergarten. And when Trooper graduated kindergarten, his mama told him, hey, you graduated. He thought that's it. He never went back. He graduated. So there you got it. They got to stop telling these little kids they've done graduated. Sending the wrong message, right? No, this is Arlington, Texas, outside Dallas. It's past Irving, near Grand Prairie. It's where the Six Flags is, and also the Texas Stadium, where the Texas Rangers play. Oh, you did? Okay, I don't even have Discord up, man. Says you, trooper. Says you. Yep, he graduated kindergarten. That was it. They gave him a little cap and gown or cape and gown, and he thought that was it. He done graduated. Trooper, you're not graduating. You need to go back. Just start at the 6th grade and work your way up. Okay. Let's see. Submitted videos. Testing 1, 2, 3. So that's all I had to do is launch. Wow. Stupid shit. Okay, now I'm back. Sorry, guys. I don't know why the voice mod just turns me off like that. I didn't even do anything but click on it, and it came up again, and I was back on, so. There's that beautiful voice. Does the diploma say tasted all the crayon colors? No, that's in the fine print, because not everybody gets that, Coyote. I mean, that's not part of the participation trophy. You have to taste all the colors to get the little certificate thing at the bottom. It's fine print and all. But hey, it is an accomplishment. What the hell? Who are we to judge? And I think they get a separate one, and it's a little bigger if you eat Elmer's glue. Yeah, you got to actually eat it though, and you've only got 2 years to do it. So yeah, that's. There you are. How come you're on so early? Mo, I'm on early because we have a live event, a shooting in Arlington, Texas at a school. Bowie High School. I'm just looking at live events, that's all. See if there's any other coverage where they're actually talking. I want to hear words. You got to find an idiot to interview, that's for sure. It wouldn't be. You ever notice they find the stupidest hillbilly or hood rat to go and bring in to interview on the news station? Sure, there's somebody out there wearing a fucking suit or that actually has their hair fixed.
You don't feel safe.
Town police scene. Here is another one. Let me go here. Hmm. Okay, it's the same thing. Okay. Let's see, we got something else going on right here. This is the lockdown. The high school's on lockdown, I guess. Hmm. Let's see if they're saying anything on this one. Are they saying anything? Nope. Not saying nothing. Both of them are up and running. Hey, Eternal, did you not hear me when I said you didn't send me that protest you were talking about? Of course, you know, in my defense, I get in trouble when I live stream protests. I don't have a brain filter. So, yeah. So, is it an active shooter, I wonder, or a threat? Georgia man, I never even knew you left. Yeah, he rode the little bus to school, Coyote. Talking about Trooper. He definitely rode. I'm not even going to call him Trooper. He's future. Or state. Future. I did in the live section of Discord. What would make you think that I'm going to go to the live section of Discord to get a video that happened earlier today? Eternal, I can't fix stupid, okay? Don't make me even try. I can't do it. Okay, there. After I hunted around for the fucking thing, I found it. Georgia! Pat, I think you're muted. I was muted earlier, but I'm not muted now, Georgia. Turn up your volume on your computer. Found it, Eternal. I don't know why you thought we were playing fucking Easter and hiding Easter eggs from me. All you had to do is put it under submit videos and I'd have found it immediately. Well, I thought you might want to view it since it happened. Yeah, but not in live events. It's not a live event anymore. Put it under submitted video. I found it now. You ain't got to put it in there now. Damn, that's a big-ass fucking school. Why do they need so many rooms and shit to teach a few kids? They don't teach them shit anyway. They brainwash them. Trump bad. America bad.
This is WFAA News.
And as we come into our second half hour of the news here at 4 o'clock, we want to remind you that we are still following that breaking news that took up most of the first half of this newscast. A shooting just outside the actual building of Bowie High School in Arlington. It happened just outside of one of the portables there on that campus. As we understand, according to sources now, at least one person, or only one person, has been hit by gunfire. We were told that that person was in grave condition. We have not gotten an update on their condition.
Yeah, it's definitely a red state.
School buses
it's Texas.
This school. As we understand it right now, that campus is still locked down until the all clear can be given here once police feel it is safe to actually start moving those students out. They will be sending them to the Arlington ISD Athletic and Aquatic Center that is at 1001 East Division Street there in Arlington, which is about 15 minutes away from that high school. We know that parents have been sent to that athletic center and are quite anxious, of course, to be reunited with their students, but it could be a while. Let's get back out to Cole Sullivan this afternoon, who has been there at the scene speaking with a lot of folks. Cole, what can you tell us now?
Oh, I hit the wrong button. Sorry.
Jason, I've got some new information from talking to two seniors here at the school. They say those portables, those outbuildings where sources tell us the shooting occurred, that's where the in-school suspension is here at Bowie High School.
I just wanted to move out of the way. I didn't know what was behind me on that other side.
Few minutes or hours, they say that one person was transported to a hospital here from the scene. There is still a heavy police presence here and still parents here, despite those urgings from the school district to drive to go get their kids at a different location.
Absolutely, Eternal. That's what we need. Every teacher should be armed. If they're not willing to arm themselves, then fire them and hire another teacher that would. If they're not willing to protect the children,
protective sweeps of the area right now.
they don't need to be a teacher.
The person who fired a gun is in custody at this point, at least not from here at the scene. What we do know from our sources that the victim transported to the hospital in grave condition. The students here say that's what they've heard as well, and their group chats.
Buddy, I can be on whatever video I want to be on, Slick Dick. Shut up.
Inside the school, and then also some videos were told of the aftermath of this shooting. It all echoes the reporting that we have already heard that these students are in
Langers, I'm doing real good if Trooper would stop fucking with me.
And transported from the scene to a hospital. Arlington police say parents are still anxious for answers. This all now almost an hour and a half after school was supposed to let out, after their kids were supposed to be on buses on their way.
I'm just keeping up, just going back and forth, see what's... We got two different cameras going on. I don't care about this little dweeb on the left. I don't care what he's saying.
I know you've got some updates from where you are as well.
I do, and the situation...
Okay, we're going to stay with her.
Have changed a lot.
What's her name?
Half hour or so, I'd say. So I'm on the opposite side.
Marina?
Standing, and so earlier I mentioned
what the fuck is her name?
Lined up all across,
I can't tell. Never mind.
The parking lot.
Wait, why isn't this?
We started to see them clear out.
Okay.
And I'll just kind of show you. I don't know if you'll be able to see through those trees, but
of course we can't see through the fucking trees.
To the other side of the school.
I don't know if you can see through the trees, but we're gonna fucking go there and film it. Use your imagination, I guess.
To start heading to that reunification site, and as far as parents,
Some people protesting, some people doing the shooting. Wake up! Yeah.
Going directly where they were told to go, which is.
Did you guys see it through the fucking trees?
That they're being.
The ninth hole is on the other side of those trees. Just hit your ball.
And so again, the students.
I don't know if you can see through the trees. The fuck, if you gotta say that, then obviously we can't see through the trees.
I did want to mention or point one thing out. If you look over to the side,
they hire reporters now if they have a pulse. That's it. That's the only requirement now.
That is where the shooting happened, is outside of those portable buildings. I just spoke with a student. Somehow he was able to leave school, but he just shared with me that he was in the hallway near where those portables are, and that he heard the commotion and they found out that there was a shooting. Now, he told me that those portables are ISS buildings, so being used for in-school suspension. So again, we can't confirm or tie the two together, that this led to this, but what we know is from a student is that those buildings are used for in-school suspension. So again, there just are so many questions still. The only thing we have confirmed from police at
We can see it from here, but it's smaller. So I'm gonna go right here real quick.
And one person was shot, and that person has been taken to the hospital. So we're just kind of standing by to see at what point police are going to give us an update on what exactly unfolded here.
It's no longer a learning environment, Trooper. It's a brainwash environment.
All right, Adriana, thank you for that new information there. And
they're teaching them how to be victims and entitled,
clear that school, especially since
and how America is bad.
For a suspect in this case, so we don't know how long those students are going to be.
Hey, Outlaw, how you doing, buddy?
We know that they're going to be headed to that reunification center that you see there on the map. Again, it's about a 15
we got a map
away to the north from Bowie High School there in Arlington at 1001 East Division Street there in Arlington, and that's where where we find Scoop Jefferson this afternoon, who is there along with a lot of other really nervous, anxious parents who are waiting to be reunified with their kids. Scoop.
Yeah, parents are arriving here in droves. You're right. It will take about 15 minutes to get here. Traffic is heavy right now because the afternoon commute is picking up. As you can see behind me, Arlington Police and Arlington ISD, they are working together here at the Reunification Center. This is the athletic center here on East Division Street in Arlington, where parents will be able to pick up their children.
I know exactly where this is, Outlaw.
To bring identification. Now, we do have, again, as I mentioned, parents already arriving. They are pulling into the parking lot. Right now, they are being told to stay in their cars until the reunification process actually begins.
Isn't this right off East Park Row? Off 360? Go down East Park Row. It's down there. Then you got to go down another road, and it's on your right. Is that correct, Texas? I think it's off East Park Row.
A very emotional time for parents and their students.
Could be wrong.
Yeah, Scoop, we saw that just a couple of years ago.
Yeah, it's down there off East Park Row.
From Bowie High School at Timberview High School.
You might could get there from Division too, though.
Unification for that one as well. Very emotional time for students and for parents. We're going to continue
because that road goes all the way across from East Park Road to Division.
School this afternoon, just as school was about to let out. We will have more.
No, it's not where the cemetery, the military cemetery. It's where the school is, Jordan.
Let's do a quick.
The school shooting is where the school is, not the Arlington Cemetery. That's in Washington D.C. Or actually, it's in Maryland, isn't it? Arlington Cemetery? Yeah, that's in Maryland. Yeah, 360 in Division. Okay.
Just directly across the street from the
Well, no, because 360 in Division is where Six Flags is. You got to go down further, down Division or East Park Row, and take that side road to the left on Division, to the right on East Park Row. And the school sits between those two major roadways. But 360 in Division is Six Flags, and then right behind that's where the Texas Rangers play. You know, all Arlington looks like to us in Canada.
I couldn't tell where the shooting was.
Exactly.
I know that usually at that time that the kids are getting out of the school, so there was no movement. So
no, I think it runs north and south. East Park Road and Division runs north and south. 360 runs east and west.
When I started looking, they started blocking off the streets, and I started seeing parents coming, lining the street. So I did not see them actually going up to the school to see. Apparently, it may have already happened at the time that I went out there and looked.
Got it. You didn't see any kids running out of the school?
No, it was unusually no movement going at that point. So that meant that they were probably already on lockdown at that time. So.
I just don't understand why they need so many cops to show up at the scene and stand outside. I mean, we would have gotten to the scene and immediately went inside the school. What are we going to accomplish standing outside? The shooter and the victims are inside the building. Securing the outside perimeter doesn't do much if you've got an active shooter inside the building. They're just standing there by the door, debating whether they want to go in or not.
But it started to really get bad when they just kept coming and coming and coming. We were like, okay, that's not normal, but it is. And that's
no, 360 does not run north and south. It's 360. 60 is the key. Any even number is east and west. Odd numbers are north and south. So 360 should run east and west. Here, let me. At least they are not. Well, they might as well be, Texas.
And I said, it's real. And he said, yeah. Because usually
The more people you have in school, the more people they have to choose for their sports teams.
Okay, that's not normal.
How did you feel when you found
Yep, you're exactly right, Coyote.
It really was. I was very concerned for all my friends that I'm really close with, that I call brothers and sisters, who were in there, and I was just like...
Yeah, it's like they're being cowards. And Texas law enforcement's not cowards. They're pretty freaking tough, so I don't know what they're doing. Oh, they're finally going inside. The shield must have showed up.
But it was just scary scary to like think about. It really was.
What about you, Aurelie? When you found out that this was real, how did you feel?
I did feel scared. Obviously,
Oh, shut up, girl. Damn. Not irritating. Oh, I was scared because I was a mile away from the school. The fuck?
Deep down in my heart that this wouldn't have ever happened to my school.
Highway 360.
And know that it happened at a school where I used to feel safe at, but now I really don't.
Oh, shut up.
Do you feel safe here now?
Not as much, honestly, no.
Help me understand. I know you've seen videos.
Okay, you're right. It runs north and south. I stand corrected.
This happened by the
But usually, if it's an even number, it runs east and west. If it's an odd number, it runs north and south.
And it's
But
actually
yeah,
scary because
let's see it.
office assistant, so
There's
I
division.
there lots of different times, and thankfully that wasn't me. But I mean, it's very
I used to come up 183 all the way to 360 and haul ass around there.
Over there.
Oh, Trinity,
It's like over there.
Carrier Parkway. Wow.
inside of the school. I heard from a couple
There's,
different friends
oh, that's a long way. Interstate 30 and then 20's below that.
before it got worse, but
Damn, I haven't seen a map of this in years.
to get the shooter.
Cause see, back in the 80s, we used what they called a map code. We didn't have GPS. You had to have a map code.
This can't be real because we were all texting each other like, I have a group chat and stuff like that. They were all texting each other like, are y'all okay? What's going on?
Okay, that explains a lot. Now I understand why there was a shooting. Got it.
They got him? Okay, so found out they got him now.
It was probably a drug deal gone bad at the school.
Hard to believe. I'm with her. I really didn't think.
Oh, I wouldn't have bet.
Because this
But
school is
you're
not-
exactly right, man. It ran north and
I
south.
think it would happen to us.
And I should have known because 183 runs
And it's kinda
east
like,
and
I don't
west.
wanna remember our school
And it's an odd number.
shut up like
Huh.
that. Like,
That's weird.
I feel like that's gonna
Loop
get me hard
12.
for the rest of my life, that dang, where I'm
Yeah,
at from
it
graduating,
runs.
we already had a school shooting
It
already.
runs north and south. Loop, yeah.
How'd you find out about the shooting?
I'm connected with the text.
Yeah, it's gotten a lot bigger.
And I are both connected. And then a few minutes before 3, got notification.
Jesus Christ, can we? Never mind.
He was on the scene and not to come to
Never
the
mind.
school. My son was coming home from work about the same exact time, and I just started looking for.
Yep,
You know,
that figures. That explains a lot.
I could see, and
And-
I tried to reach out to my daughter.
And what did your daughter say to you?
She said that they were
Hey, the
lockdown.
Shrans.
They had to be very.
Shrans, how you doing? Nico, where's Nico?
I mean, she was scared. She was scared.
What'd she hear?
I live here, so I should know my streets.
I haven't gotten her.
Oh, you live in Arlington? Or near the area, Grand Prairie, that area?
Particular wing of the building. So with her program that she's in,
It's not meant. You can't keep blaming mental illness on evil.
as soon as they let me have her.
I can feel like you
It's just pure evil, not mental illness. Let's not give them a fucking excuse.
I'm just so thankful to God that they're safe. Not just my daughter, but all the students. Schools are supposed to be sacred ground. We shouldn't have this kind of stuff going on at school.
And you wouldn't if it wasn't for all the liberals.
So they can get their education. So I'm just really glad that she's safe and she's well. I'm just waiting to get her back.
Is there anything like, obviously you want to know what happened, but
Absolutely.
What is it? What's going on right now? It's kind of just be patient and wait.
Yes. So about 3:30, we got a message that said the students, it's all clear. Students are safe. Just
Correct,
wait for
Jen.
families, just
Most
wait
of them
until
don't.
they figure out
Most mentally ill people, in my 17 years experience dealing with them,
days. So of course,
is a danger to themselves, not others.
right now. So
They're a danger to themselves. Now, that doesn't mean 100%. There's going to be a few here that's danger to themselves and others. But I'm saying the majority.
her safety comes.
You can't keep blaming mental illness for this evilness, this demonic bullshit that's going on.
No.
Has nothing to do with mental illness and everything to do with entitlement, parents not parenting their children.
Anything.
They don't know what no means. That's what it has to do with. Evil. We take 20 to Collin. So you live way south of Arlington then. If you're getting on 20, that's way south of 30. Well, maybe not. Yeah, 20 is south of 30. Correct, Coyote. A lack of morality because they were never taught. All they're taught is the United States is bad, our history is bad, and you're entitled to a participation trophy for doing absolutely nothing. So you live down by Oak Cliff, Texas. Are you around the Oak Cliff area? Or is that too far? I'm trying to. Yeah, that sounds like Oak Cliff area. Oh, yeah, okay. Okay, I know where you are. And I think Interstate 30, it runs just north of Six Flags. I mean, you can see Interstate 30 if you're inside Six Flags. I think. God, it's been so many years since I've been there. Well, there goes all the taxpayer dollars taking all the hood rats home. Oh, there's Trooper's bus. See the little tiny one? Hey, Trooper, did they let you sit in the back now, or do you still have to sit up there by the driver? Hey, Todd, how you doing? Oh, okay, Benbrook area. It could have been to two teenagers getting it for a girl. No, it wasn't. It was a drug deal gone bad. Yep, exactly, Eternal. I'm bringing it back up. Arlington, Texas. No, I said Arlington. Okay, so there's 360. I think Interstate 30 goes, there's 303. I forgot about 303. Okay, there's 30. Yeah, that's right. I say that's right, like they screwed up on the map or something. Yeah, that's right. They did the map correctly. Yeah, there's Six Flags right there by 30. Okay. Pioneer Park. I forgot about it. There's East Park Row. So I was wrong. It's Abrams. You can go Abrams or you can go Division to get to that school. Okay. Hey, Pat, any news on Twitch? No news yet. I think they're taking them home. I think you're right, Georgia. Well, I thought they all left. What was this other one? Didn't they leave? Okay, there's that one. Okay, same thing. Yeah, I'm not waiting for 6 months. I got a maxi, Eternal. See, Nubens doesn't have a maxi. I have a maxi. He's got connections inside, or he's got connections behind enemy lines. Let me just put it that way. Yep. He is the man. I was on the phone with him this morning. Mind of Z, this is a school shooting in Arlington, Texas. Where'd my live thing go? This is live. I don't know what happened to my, there it is. Okay. What's the story? I didn't know we had a story, but damn it, I think they're both shooting out of the same lens. Yeah, you can't blame it on the LAPD. Of course, I think I'll find a way to do it. These fucking Los Angeles police officers all the way in Texas screwing shit up. They are taking them to an aquatic center for pickup.
Anything about a suspect at this point, and that school is still under lockdown. Those students still being held. More next at 5.
No, they wouldn't keep everybody inside the school, Youngstown Gamer, if there still wasn't a threat. There still has to be a threat if they're making all the kids stay in place. If they had the shooter in custody, the kids would just walk out on their own. You don't keep them hiding in place if there's no threat. So obviously there's still a threat somewhere. They're just not telling us what's going on. And I'm not trying to be drama or added excitement to it. I'm just saying the obvious. If I was on the scene and the kids are still in the building and they can't come out, something's wrong. I think so, Coyote. Here's what I think happened, Coyote. It all happened at night in the dark. I think the LAPD came into the Arlington PD's department and trained them all. And then secretly got back on their private LAPD jet and came home after about 30 days of training. We didn't get the memo, but I think that's what happened. So it is the LAPD. I was right from the very beginning. That doesn't happen often, but this time I'm right. No, usually Texas law enforcement, especially the Texas Department of Public Safety, the Highway Patrol, they're kick ass. They don't play. Most of them quit school when they found out they had recess. They don't play there. Rapid dog, quit breathing. Rapid dog. It's that simple. Just quit breathing. Of course, I don't mind if you breathe while I vape. That's fine with me. That is not a conspiracy theory. That's just a pure made-up lie. There's no truth in what I said about the LAPD. It's not a conspiracy. It's a fucking lie. Just calling it like I see it. God damn it. I think this is a recess for them. They're just sitting. Yeah. This is time to catch up on war stories. And talk about the other officer's new girlfriend that all of them think is really ugly. Of course, that officer they're talking about, he's not there. He's standing over by the entrance door. Damn, did you see that fucking cow that Officer Tatum was with? Holy shit. Where did he find her? In the dumpster? Hey, V-Pool, how you doing? I mean, that's the kind of shit we did. I give it 2 weeks and he'll have a restraining order out on her. Flashing lights? I wish there was more talking. There's not. You know who I need on the stream right now? I need Wayne. Watching with Wayne, or what's his name? Yeah, Watching with Wayne. I think that's her name. His name. Their name. Look at that fucking officer just wobbling. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm just being mean now. That's just hateful. There was no sense in me saying something like that. Just pure hateful. I'm still pissed about my fucking hairline going upwards. So I got to take it out on somebody. So I'm taking it out on Mrs. Wobbly over there. That was so rude of me. Ember, I think people blame the guys from what? What is it? Unvaldy. But I wouldn't expect the PD of... So we're just going to sit here and watch the buses collect dust and rust. We'll just sit here and watch the school buses rust. That's an adventure.
Well, I can tell you that it seems something is going on right now because there
Hey,
is
darling.
a lot of movement just in the last few minutes. Well, I've told you that the buses have relocated a couple times now while those students were on lockdown. And I just kind of want to show you what's going on. So I'm going to step out.
Oh, okay.
You can see that the buses all returned to the front of the school now. I believe they're going to start the process of loading children, students onto the buses. Because like I said, they were on the opposite side of the school and now they're all in front. But something else seems to be happening. What it is, there were police officers and vehicles and motorcycles rushing from one side of the school to the other with sirens on. At first, we thought it was maybe something to do with just escorting the buses and getting that safety aspect in place before they start to bring the children out. But now it seems like there's some sort of urgency because I'm seeing cops.
Yeah, that's what I said, Mind of Z. Can you see through those trees?
There's a different feeling now. Sirens again. Yeah, there's sirens are going off.
Yeah, we can hear them. We don't need you to explain it to us.
It seems like they are after something, and we don't know what exactly that is. But at this point, we don't know.
They're headed to the fucking school.
Still out there, how many
and they want to be announced when they get there.
This is still information we need from police, so it's just really, really interesting to see this movement that's beginning to happen.
How did you know, Mind of Z, that her last name was Sherlock?
Shooting that happened outside of the school. You already know that immediately that emotion and the panic sets in. Just take a listen.
Here comes the drama.
It's just your emotions get the best of it.
I just can't take it. I can't take it. Sorry. They will probably have a news conference at 6. It's already 6:02. Yeah, we can tell, Captain Obvious.
They should just be here so they can get their education. So I'm just really glad that she's safe and she's well. I'm just waiting to get her back.
And that parent now headed to the reunification site to be reunited with her freshman daughter. But again, we have not seen any students load up onto these buses. Mansfield police just showed up. So now we can say for sure, I hadn't seen them before. So it looks like multiple police departments now.
That was a sumbitch running his siren unnecessarily, I might add.
Police presence moving around in different locations. We do know, confirmed from Arlington police, that one person.
Yep, that's all.
Was taken.
Bitch wasn't even nowhere near the school. She had to rush over there and get on camera.
Have been arrested. So we are standing by, waiting to get.
Oh, yeah, that's right. You're on Central.
Following this moving scene. I want to toss it over now to my colleague Scoop Jefferson. He's at that reunification site where parents are waiting. Something is going on. Yep.
Let's see what's happening here.
Scoop, there's a lot happening
Scoop.
here. What are you seeing?
His name is fucking Scoop. Jesus Christ.
Who will join hundreds of parents here at the reunification center. I'm going to step out of the way and give you a look at what's happening behind me. There's a reunification team here at the athletic center to help parents be reunited.
No, I think she just threw it up in a bun. She didn't have time for that shit, Mind of Z. She had to get a microphone in her hand quickly.
They've been told to stay in their cars for now, and they will be giving signals when it is
that figures.
Reunited with their children. The children will be bused here, all of them from Bowie High School. The students will be dropped off on one side.
This is so sad.
And then reunited in front of the from the Unification Center here.
Thank you, DP Freeze. I appreciate that, buddy. I had a real good time. I wish I didn't have to go so soon, but I had to go. Hi, Miss Susan. I'm glad you enjoyed it, DP.
This is the same process
because I really enjoyed it.
When we covered the Timberview High School shooting a couple of years ago, as Adriana has mentioned, this is a very emotional process because some of the parents have been talking to their children on the cell phone just to hear their voices, but it'll be a whole different story when they actually get to see them in person. I did talk to one young man who was coming here to pick up his sister, and he told me that they got the telephone call and did not get any details about the shooting, but was relieved to talk to his sister on the telephone. She is a senior, and believe it or not, they have really never had a conversation about what to do when situations like this happen, but he is relieved that she is okay. Again, parents here at the Reunification Center on East Division Street are asked to bring their ID, stay in their cars once they get here to the parking lot.
That was fun, Miss Susan.
It's time for them to actually pick up their children. Back to you in the studio.
Where'd you get that him? I thought I fixed that. Hey, Miss Susan, can you fix that? Did it come out somewhere else and you just copied it?
Senior crime and justice reporter Rebecca Lopez has been speaking.
Because I thought I fixed that him. You see where it says him? It's H-I-M-E. You got to get rid of that E. Buy him a cup here.
Cynthia, right now everything is so preliminary.
You must have saved that on a notepad.
Receiving is just coming in and trickling in. So, but what we know now is that one person was shot. We don't know if there were other people that were injured, but it was not an active shooter situation, where normally when you see that active shooter situation, you will see more mass casualties or victims hurt. We don't know the type of weapon that was used yet, but when we've seen the other mass shootings, we have seen the suspect use a high-powered rifle. So again, there was
Thank you, Miss Susan.
Injured. So for now, it appears that this is more isolated. That perhaps the people that knew each other that were involved in this knew each other. A week and a half ago, a student was shot at.
Yeah, but T-Gun, it all boils back to participation trophies. Look back, that's before Columbine. They brought out the participation trophies. And ever since they did that, we've had nothing but chaos in schools.
Upgrade their security protocols. From what you've seen, is there any indication that it's been enough?
Look, it's
Thank you, Miss Susan.
a hard target because there are so many different ways a shooter can get into a school, especially a high school. Also, while there are school resource officers there simply aren't enough to guard every single entrance. It's just not possible. So we continue to see this over and over again. There are some districts working to make sure that when new schools are built, that they are built more securely, but that doesn't help the older schools. In this case, it happened just outside the school in a portable building.
Thank you, Hit.
So again, that area
Hit.
would be very hard to guard. Now, Cole Sullivan is live with students, and I can imagine that they were just frightened. Cole, what are they saying about this?
Rebecca, scared for themselves, for their fellow students who are still in.
Now, see, they can secure these schools. You can't lock kids into the school, but you can lock the doors, and on the other side where the kids are coming out of the school, make it a panic bar. You can get out, but you can't get in. You ever seen those? We had them at the police station.
That has changed in the last 10
I don't know why they can't have those doors where you got to push a button like a doorbell to buzz the office, and they can see you on camera before you're allowed to come into the school. But if you're inside, all you got to do is walk up and push the panic bar, and the door opens.
400 at this school to that reunification area or to load up with students.
I'm live RN, so what, Eric?
So when they heard all the sirens, they weren't on the campus.
Oh, yeah, B-Pool, I'm sure they did.
When they,
If he'd have used a knife, they wouldn't have mentioned a thing about this. It wouldn't even be news.
Texting their friends to make sure that the people they love were okay. Take a listen.
I really was hoping deep down in my heart that this wouldn't have ever happened to my school, but now that it has, it does make me a bit scared to have to come back the next day and know that it happened at a school where I used to feel safe.
I guess they need counseling now, because they heard that there was a shooter in the school. They never saw him or anything, but now they need counseling. It's just a way to get out of class.
At the end of her high school career, violence has visited her campus as well. We're going to continue to work to learn more about this developing situation, and we'll bring you updates as we have them. For now, I'll send it back to you.
All right, Cole. So again, the students are still on lockdown at Bowie High School. Those buses outside waiting to transport those children to the reunification center on East Division Street, the Aquatics Center. Earlier, you said this is playing out very textbook. What did you mean by that, Tanya?
Well, what we're seeing is they've put the school on lockdown. They've presumably they have searched that school. They've set up a perimeter. We have seen those.
Okay, Todd.
Out in that field.
So, but they're always saying, the school wasn't secured. They could secure it in one afternoon. Put panic bars, have a locksmith come out, and put panic bars on all the doors. So you can't get in, but you can get out. You can't lock the doors where the kids can't get out in case of a fire. The fire marshal would never approve that. But with panic bars, you push and you're out.
Unfortunately, is textbook.
Yeah, a lot of pulling in a lot of threads simultaneously, not only dealing with the student who was, or the person who was shot and wounded, but also looking for the suspect who actually committed the shooting and making sure that the students who are still there on campus are protected and as safe as possible as well.
Yeah, and that's what we would expect from school districts. And like Rebecca was saying earlier, it is very difficult to harden a high school completely. I mean, there's so many entrances. We saw that with
panic bars. Don't give me that shit. You can do it. In one afternoon, a locksmith and 3 or 4 other people that work for him could get every door on that damn campus done.
And then you listen to, sound from the mother that we heard from just a few minutes ago. I heard you saying earlier how your son attends school in Arlington. And like Chris said, I'll echo, I mean, these parents.
Hey guys, don't forget to like the video on YouTube and Rumble. I'd really appreciate it.
I mean, you just want to get your eyes on your kids.
And here's my Rumble. If you guys will go over there and give me a follow on Rumble, I'd really appreciate it.
Which school? Yeah. Because my kid is in that school district, and so it's hard for parents. And I think you're a parent. You're a parent. We're all parents, so we can all feel it.
You're a parent. I'm a parent. Wouldn't you like to be a parent too?
One parent earlier said when Adriana asked her how she felt, she said, "Just dread."
I still do Clapper. I haven't done much lately on Clapper. Because they're shadow banning my videos when I put the clips up. They shadow ban me.
This area in Arlington will be very congested, so we want to bring
Exactly, B-Pool. They'd have nothing to bitch about.
in that Arlington area. Stacia?
Yes, let's take a look at that right now.
Thank you, Miss Susan.
Of course, you're dealing with your rush hour traffic, but going to that area where Bowie High School is located in Arlington, as Jason mentioned to you over the last hour, it is basically along the southeast corner of I-20 and 360. So looking at the interstates.
Oh, it's further south then than I thought. If it's down there by 20, then I'm wrong. It's not near Division.
You have more traffic around the high school right here on the side streets. That's where you're going to find the most slowdown. So that's why they were saying be prepared.
Damn, that's pretty far down there.
Trying to pick up your child, prepare to deal with traffic surrounding the school, the immediate streets. Also want to let you know what we're dealing with along
Correct, Eternal.
just south of Corinth.
Had I known about a vasectomy when I was 19, I'd have had one.
The southbound lanes there.
Absolutely. I just got 2 or 3 Yorkies.
Pretty extensive there. Again, just south of Corinth over Lake Louisville. Fortunately, our accidents, because we had on
No, they haven't said, Trooper. Future, they haven't said any of that.
Smooth sailing.
You've been here the whole time. Have you heard anything about it?
We still had this accident along I-35 East southbound at Lake Dallas.
Tell me about you getting the call about your the shooting at your sister's school.
I'm actually I was at my other sister's house, and they just got the call. Yeah, she said it was somebody just got shot, and they were on lockdown, and they needed to get.
That figures.
I didn't know too much about it from there. I just got the call and was like, all right, let me just go ahead and see what's up with my sister. Go pick her up. That's pretty much it.
As a big brother, that's scary, isn't it?
At first, it was. I guess
I was eating dinner.
Knowing what was going on, but talking to her throughout the whole process, I figured it wasn't too much of a...
Yep, he had to run in there and get his 15 minutes of fame, didn't he? Shit, where's my car keys? The cameras are at the school. I got to go. I got to go.
When you were talking to her,
Give my 15 minutes. Fucktard.
She was pretty calm. She was a little irritated, I guess. She said a couple of...
I'd stay far away from that school if that was happening.
She was taking it pretty serious.
I don't need my 15 minutes of fame.
As a big brother, have you had a conversation with her about stuff like this?
Yeah, they do it after every incident, don't they?
I haven't.
Did you notice they didn't say shit about the knife attack in Australia? Nothing.
Not yet.
And the axe attack on the subway in New York? They didn't say shit.
She is a singer, so this was brought here last year. But I'm pretty sure, she's pretty strong-minded, so she pretty know how to... Nobody can be prepared for situations like this. You know what I mean? So there's really...
No, Coyote. The state of Texas is flat. Unless you get to the far west, over by like El Paso.
Panic, not to, keep your composure.
Texas is flat, man.
Make sure you can think straight.
When you pick her up, what's that going to be like for you when you get to see her?
What the fuck is this reporter talking? What's it gonna be like? I don't know. I seen her the fucking this morning. I seen her this morning. It's not gonna be nothing. I see her every day.
It's a little crazy.
No big deal.
I don't know. It happens.
What's it gonna be like for you to see her? Is that like a military man's coming home from the fucking war after 3 years? What's it gonna be like?
She's all right, so that's
I seen the bitch this morning.
You know what I mean? It didn't
He was
happen
eating some
to her.
Fruit Loops.
She wasn't involved in it in no type of way, so I'm just like, all right. So as long as I don't really have no feelings toward it. It's messed up, but.
Oh, it wasn't an axe. It was a machete. Not an axe, I'm sorry. It was a machete attack on the subway of New York. And the officer just standing around outside. Of course, I'm not at the scene, so I don't know what their strategy is, because I don't hear it on the radio, but seems pretty fucked up just to stand around outside while they got an active shooter inside. Of course, I don't know if there's an active shooter. They haven't said anything about the shooter. Hell, there may not be no shooter. Maybe the school just wanted to be on the news. Same picture. Look at that. Well, at least the banner at the bottom's different. A possible active shooter. Yeah, we don't know. They haven't said a word about a shooter. But here it says hospitalized in Bowie High School. One hospital. How did they get hospitalized? I have not seen an EMT or an ambulance show up at the scene. How'd they get there? Probably rapid. I think they just moved the Arlington Police Department from where it was to the school. That's their new headquarters, right there. They got fucking tennis courts at fucking high school. Are you serious? We were lucky to have a fucking tetherball. What the fuck, spoiled ass bastards? Fucking tennis court. Can they learn? Can you teach them how to fucking read first before they teach them how to hit a ball? Yeah, see, we didn't have any of that shit when I was going to school. We did have the monthly the twice a year, every 6 months, fire drill. Does that count? And we didn't know when it was going to happen either. So it was a surprise when it happened. Fuck. We didn't have no tennis team. The hell. Taxpayers' dollars poorly spent. What's wrong with tennis? We got a tennis court on the school property. I think it's a waste of fucking taxpayer dollars, that's what. We didn't have nothing like that. We survived it. We don't need no tennis court at school. Reading and writing and arithmetic. That's what we need. This ain't an active shooter. He's just getting active in a bathroom. Yeah, he's probably in the wrong bathroom. But Georgia, I said that without any facts. He could be in the correct bathroom for all I know. So don't listen to me on that. I don't have any evidence that he actually went into the women's restroom. I'm just making that shit up as we go along. Yeah, I guess so, Eternal. What the fuck? Millions of dollars spent on the fucking tennis court when he should have bought more books and better teachers with that money. We got football field, tennis, baseball. Holy fuck. Like I said, we were lucky to have a tether ball. Outside while it was raining and storming. An hour later after they came through, we had a test to do. Oh shit, nowadays, Georgia, they would have fucking psychiatrists and counselors all out there in the rain with the kids, counseling them on the trauma that they just experienced coming out of the school and going out into the rain. That how could they bear it? And they'd have closed the school down for a fucking week. You know they would have, Georgia. All tests and classes would be canceled. Yeah, it definitely depends on the state, their future. Hey, Cromwell, this is a shooting at Bowie High School in Arlington, Texas. We think it's a shooting. They're saying it is, but they haven't spoken a word about the shooter. We don't know if he's active. We don't know if they haven't caught him. All the kids are still being told to stay in the classrooms and bunker down. They're not allowing the students to leave. So the shooter has to still be on the scene. If the shooter was in custody, I assure you, all the kids would be pouring out of the building and going home. Oh, they're going to go out there and try the track field. Exactly, Georgia. All the sound is up. They're just not saying anything. Oh, damn, that's a big-ass fucking school. In Alabama, we didn't have a big-ass high school like that. We had 3 hallways. That was it. And a football field. We didn't have a tennis court or volleyball or no shit like that. We did have an area off to the side of the football field where the cheerleaders could practice. That's got to account for something. Now, see, T-gun, we did. I mean, I remember in math class, we had to write out checks. The teacher taught us how to write checks. We even had a test on it at the end of the week. Get a random piece of paper on the bills that you owe and the income you got coming in, and you had to write checks and not go over your Yeah, we did all that. That's where I learned how to write a check. That's when I realized I hated cursive writing. Yep, exactly, Georgia. Now, we didn't have a baseball field. We used the park's baseball field down the road. It was just a public park, but it had a huge baseball field, and that's what we used. That's because they don't teach the kids in school anymore, Trooper. Escape tunnels. Yeah, no shit. Exactly, Eternal. And that's what they're there for, to go to high school. By the time you get to high school, guess what? You already know how to read, write, and do math, right? Or you should. If you were paying attention the last 8 years, you should know how to do those things. In high school, they need to teach home ec and driver's ed. They got rid of that too. How to write checks, how to go through a job interview, shit like that. They taught us that when I was in high school. We had driver's ed, home ec. Hell, I stitched the shit out of a damn stuffed little bear that I made on my own with a sewing machine. Correct, Cromwell. That's what they're training future protesters to be victims. Oh, they still do driver's ed? Well, most schools don't. They got rid of it. Yeah, exactly. We didn't have no special education classes. It was like, you failed. See you next year at the 7th grade again. Of course, I never failed. I should have. I should have failed the 6th grade. I didn't take that shit seriously at all. I think the teacher passed me so she wouldn't have me again next year. Because a little bit of me goes a long way. Fuck that. I'm passing him. I don't give a shit if he made a D. He's passed. He's the 6th grade teacher's problem next year. Or the 7th grade teachers. And how many times did you stick yourself with the needle? It was in a sewing machine. What the fuck would I want to stick myself with a needle inside of a sewing machine? You don't really touch the fucking needle unless you're changing the needle out on the sewing machine, which I can do. I was professionally trained in home ec at high school how to do it. Yep. Hey, T-Gun, it's not just the UK, buddy. It's the USA, too. Of course, all you're seeing right now is the biggest sting operation in the world's history. Yeah, I remember the teacher used to get on to you for failing. That one cop, he's saying, eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Yeah, they used paddles back then when I went to school. Yeah, we had woodwork, we had mechanic shop, all that shit. Of course, it was in a building. You had to walk down the sidewalk, cross the grassy knoll to get there. But yeah, we had mechanic shop and woodwork, and they'd make cabinets and yep. Of course, you weren't the mechanic shop and the woodwork shop wasn't even available until you were a junior. I wasn't even able to go into the. I didn't do the mechanic, but I went into the wood shop. That was one of my classes when I was a junior. Now we had a counselor that was up at the office, but it wasn't what it is today. The counselor would help you pick your classes and shit. If you could go in there and talk to her that because you stubbed your toe in the middle of a night terror last night, I didn't know about it. I didn't know you could talk to her on a personal level. I thought she was just a scheduler. Guys, don't forget, you can buy Night Cop a cup of coffee. It's a great way to support my stream, and it's fun. So buy me a cup of coffee. Somebody hot. DMS is here. Hey, Susan, at Leedy, you know I'm here. See, I used to know you were here when I was allowed to stream on Twitch. I knew when you came in because the music would go off. Now I've been put in timeout on Twitch. Oh shit, dead man's here. Everything's gonna blow up. Anything happening over here? Same. Look, it's the same picture. Well, this one's further down into the parking lot. You guys want to count license plates? We can just sit here and watch the cars rust. Oh, absolutely, Eternal. Oh, I'm coming back, DMS. I got Maxie working on it. We're bringing in a third party to negotiate with Twitch. Because, see, Maxie's got connections inside. Well, let me put it this way. He's got connections behind enemy lines. So he's in Twitch. He's got some connections. Jennifer. What's that? Jennifer, did you just do a super chat or something? Because it just popped up on my phone. You might have to give it a minute or two. See, does it? Do I have that here? Yeah, Mix It Up is here. Okay. How about we not announce anything until we actually hear it? Oh, a donation on my link? No, Jen. I want the alert to pop up. Well, it should have. It should have popped up. See, let me see. Oh, that was PayPal. So you should have used the link in the description underneath YouTube. Or that one right there. That's a good one. I just put it in the chat. Then that goes straight into YouTube, and that would have sent me an alert on the screen. But the one on Linktree, I think it's connected to Twitch, but it still goes to my PayPal. I forgot to change that one. Oh, okay. Suspect in custody in Bowie High School shooting. Thank you, Trooper. Sorry. I didn't see it. Thank you, Miss Jen. Miss Jen. Thank you for the donation, darling. Very much. I appreciate it. Thank you, Miss Jen. I haven't seen him bring anybody out of the school in handcuffs. Has anybody else? I don't think the cops are in the school yet. Yeah, and Outlaw said it before you. Correct. Nothing gets by you. Thank you so much, Jim, for supporting my channel. I really appreciate it. I guess I need to go change that right now in Linktree. Where is my Linktree? Here it is. Yeah, we don't know if it was a student or not. There it is. Nope, that's share. Yeah, I forgot how to do that. Go to settings. Turn off Twitch for now. Yeah, it probably was a student. Hey, hey, hey! Nation! Brand new member. Thank you, buddy. Thank you, dead man. Very much. Welcome to the membership. Oh, there's the settings. Okay. Here's PayPal. Okay, so there is no link on my... It just goes straight to my PayPal. Okay. Anyway, Jen, thank you. I would guess it a minor without a name being released. Well, they don't have to release the name. They can just say the juvenile was taken into custody. DMS, how's it feel to be a member? Do you feel different? You know, like after you got baptized and shit. You feel different now? Welcome aboard. See, it's 5:39 in the afternoon in Arlington. School's been over for at least a couple hours. We used to get out at 3:30. So he feels noticed, yeah. Long as he feels differently. He's now a member. Wow. Oh, it was a resub? Why you got to call me an asshat? I mean, why do you got to do the name calling thing? Why couldn't you just say Mr. Nightcop? I resub to your fine channel. Okay, baby girl. Oh, baby girl, baby girl, baby girl. If you're going to church, please put Twisted Angel in your prayers. She's recovering from a shoulder replacement surgery. So put her in your prayers if you would. She's probably being a big baby about it, but put her in your prayers for a speedy recovery. Hey, Pat, I used to get out at 3:20. We got out at 3:30. I knew that because I'd watched the come about 3 o'clock. That 30 minutes is the longest 30 minutes in your entire freaking life when you're sitting there waiting for 3:30 and the bell to ring. It's like watching water boil. Thank you, baby girl. I'm just staying with it because I'm curious on who the shooter is. Was it an adult that came in from the outside, or was it a student inside? That looks like students coming out right there. Okay, the students are coming out. Good. And I'm sure, you know, about 80% of them is going to be nothing but drama. They didn't see shit or hear shit, but they need counseling now. Weak. Weak millennials. Very weak. It happens. Deal with it. Well, it wasn't a mass shooting, Trooper. It was one person got shot, is what they said in the beginning. So if they were on that side of the plantation, then they might have heard the shot. If they were over there on the tennis court and shit, they didn't hear nothing. Here, guys, I'm going to run to the little girl's room. I'm going to leave this running. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. I'm going to bring this back up. Student in gray hoodie wearing a mask. Why? Yep. You can tell he's been brainwashed for life, right? Everybody forgot to tell him masks don't work. It even says so on the box. Does not prevent or stop viruses. Because the virus is like 2 millimeters or whatever it is, and the holes in the mask is 80. You do the math. When I was going to school, you had a bunch of pickup trucks out in the student parking. You had shotguns, 30-30s, 22s, all that in the racks behind the driver, all in the student parking. Not one school shooting ever. Now you bring a squirt gun to school and they're ready to call the fucking SWAT team. What the fuck? We got to get rid of the bits, Miss Susan. I know you copied that, but get rid of the bit part. We're not on Twitch. It's got to say, I changed it on mine. I'm pretty sure I did. Let me see what mine says. Subs and tips are greatly appreciated. Not bits. God, that's what I thought. Changes his name for future trooper. What does that mean? Why are you changing your name, DMS? Hey, Dead Man. I had a lot of fun the other night with all 3 of us on that stream. I appreciate you coming in very much. Oh, that's okay, Miss Susan. But Miss Susan, I don't mind saying I'm starting to feel like a fucking editor. Now I understand the pressure and shit they're under. Because I'm starting to feel like, a little bit, I'm starting to feel like an editor. I'll be glad when the pressure's gone. No wonder these fucking editors jump out the fucking window and shit at work. That's a lot of pressure. There we go, Miss Susan. Your article is approved. Hey, attorney, you're not the boss of me. Thank you, Miss Susan. You got to put an R. Okay, I'm going to play editor again. You got to put an R after you. It's got to say your. See, let me show you. Does mine say you? I hope it doesn't. See how mine says your subs and bit tips? Your means it's just not plural. It's, yeah. Can you put a R? Damn, I wish I had a red magic marker. I would circle that shit and hand it back to you. 100% viewer funded. You subs and tips are greatly appreciated. That really makes us feel stupid. Holy shit. You sub. You want to speak to my supervisor? Yeah, he'll be at the Waffle House about 5:30. I would show up 15 minutes early if I was you to get good parking. Damn, it looks like a funeral procession. Yeah, you could say your too. Dead man, I would really like to entertain you and teach you some English. But I would be out of line. I do not have a degree in English. So.
And they just got the call.
Yeah, thank you, Miss Susan.
Somebody just got shot, and they were on lockdown, and they needed to get picked up. So I didn't know too much about it from there. I just got the call and was like, all right, let me just go ahead and see what's up with my sister. Go pick her up. That's pretty much it.
As a big brother, that's scarier, isn't it?
At first.
Oh, here comes the fucktard that wanted his 15 minutes of fame, so he rushed to the school.
Talking to her.
Yeah, not the hillbilly version.
I figured it wasn't too much.
Not your.
I didn't know.
Y-E-R, your. Damn, I thought he was fixing to run into that patrol unit head on. T-boned the shit out of it. I'm starting to think a lot of this shit was just made up to get attention. Because they do that now. The fuck? How do you get a suspect in custody in secret? We didn't see anybody hand. Look at this fucktard with his little phone. You really need to record buses leaving a school? That's some exciting shit to put on TikTok, right? I think I'd rather just record boiling water and put that on TikTok. That'd be a little bit more exciting because you never know when the hot water's going to splatter up and hit the lens of the camera. Fucking idiots. You know, these damn cell phones just made society really stupider And if there's no such word as stupider, there is now. It's a night cop bonnet. I just made it up. Stupider. Yonder. Yeah, we used to say over yonder. And you need to direct traffic for what fucking reason? If you get the fuck out of the road and get rid of the cones, traffic would just go by on its own. Nobody stopping, slowing them down, nothing. What would be the reason to do that shit? There's a fucking traffic light there for the school buses to come out. Just wait till the light turns green and you can go. This is just stupidity right here. That's all for show. That's all this is. Trust me, I know. This is for show.
In Texas, ambulances, but it started to really get bad when they just kept coming and coming and coming. We were like,
no reason to have a fucking roadblock in the middle of the road in front of the school.
we should go check that out, and that's when we did, and we saw at least 4 ambulances, like at least fire trucks, and a whole bunch of police everywhere, and we were like, okay.
I guess. It's all for show.
And I thought it was fake.
There's a fucking red light there. No reason to have them in the intersection.
And I said, it's real, and he said,
they gotta look busy.
Because usually we have practice lockdowns all the time, which is normal. So that's what I thought it was, and I was like, okay, that's not normal.
How did you feel when you found out it was real?
Ignore.
I was scared. I really was. I was very concerned for all my friends that I'm really close with, that I call brothers and sisters, who were in there. And I was just like, the first thought I had was to call one of my really close friends and be like, oh my God, I need to go get my phone back in his house and come back outside and check to see if he's okay. He is. I think he's still in there. I think all of them are still in there. But it was just scary to like.
Fucker, you need some scope.
What about you, Aurelie? When you found out that this was real, how did you feel?
I did feel scared, obviously because I had heard around that it was going around in other schools such as Timberview a couple years ago and then Lamar earlier this year. I really was hoping deep down in my heart that this wouldn't have ever happened to my school, but now that it has, it does make me a bit scared to have to come back the next day and know that it happened at a school where I used to feel safe at, but now I really don't.
Exactly.
So do you feel safe here now?
Not as much, honestly, no.
Help me understand, I know you've seen videos that have been going around from students. Where did this happen?
This happened by the ISS buildings.
ISS in school?
Yes, yes, so that is on the outside part of the school. And it's actually quite scary because I'm an office assistant, so I actually...
Shut up. Tired of hearing her mouth run. I don't know, Eternal. The cameraman, there's too many moving parts on the camera, and he doesn't know how to operate it. Well, I'm tired of that shit. I don't need to hear fucking buckwheat get on the fucking mic and say a bunch of stupid shit. So let's just leave it at that. Oh, I can't do this Palestinian protest. I'll get in trouble. Ain't no way. You trying to get me in trouble? Can we interview actual teachers, not random? Yeah. And these random students wasn't even at school. They're all saying, well, I heard about it and I came to the school. I got in my car to get your 15 minutes of fame. They got there and they're looking for the reporter. Where's the mic? Fucking uneducated fucking idiots. It's like they go there to learn my ass. They go there to disrupt and sell drugs. Okay. Here we go. Let's have some fun. Here we go. This is truckers road raging.
Watch it out.
Look at this fucking, this 1-ton little truck. Watch something on the right come up. Yep, I knew it. What an idiot. You fucktard. Get your ass back in your car. What an idiot. I hope you locked yourself out. So the truck can't go on the on-ramp? What are you hitting your brakes for, dumbass? Hey, Warrior, how you doing? Look at this fucktard on the left. What a dumbass. Absolutely, Warrior. I've said it all along. If you're the cause of the accident, you should lose your license for a year. They're suspended for a year. Along with a $5,000 fine, 3 days in jail, 8 hours of community service, and you have to go through a defensive driving course to get your driver's license back. And if you're caught driving while your license is suspended, then you lose them for 5 years. So you go ahead and take the chance. You're about a dumbass. Look at this idiot. Open your door on his head, fucktard. Hey, Miss Grey Wolf, how are you? What are you gonna do? Look at this idiot. You're gonna try to squeeze in the bridge. If I was that truck, I'd let her have it. It's better to do that than to get in a wreck. See, there you go. See, now the trucker's just being hard-headed. I would have let her in. I don't want to wreck. Yeah, that's not too smart. Go! Blocking traffic with your stupid shit. I was on the highway and the person driving to the left of me decided to cut into my lane and hit me. Did you at least in the dream get his insurance information? You should have called that shit in the minute you woke up, Miss Susan. Don't wait.
I can't dodge the fact that I put myself in the position to go to jail. I'm not trying to blame anyone else for my mistake. Thank God I have the mentality I have today, and I can move forward.
Oh, God, you can buy me a cup of coffee. It just popped up. Was Night Cop in the dream chasing the person? No, I wasn't there. I would have known it. Warrior, if I'd have been in her dream, I would have known it. I'd have remembered. Did you get his insurance information? The one that hit you in the dream? Call Geico. That's a fucked up horn. You're going to brake check a big truck. That's not smart. But this truck needs to get out of the left-hand lane. Get in the right, there you go. That's where you belong.
What's the matter? I'm going f***ing 20. Bullshit. It's on my camera. Just like it was last time when I texted your bosses. Yeah, and I'm going to again. Yeah, and you edited. I'm going f***ing 20. Get the f*** out of here. You idiots.
Don't play stupid games with trucks. Correct. I don't give a shit what they do. I'm not playing a game with them on the roadway. That's your life you're playing with. The truck's gonna win. Before the game even gets started, the truck has won. See, in this situation, this truck should be able to legally put that pickup truck over there in the grass. Pit that piece of shit truck. Yeah, there you go. Run his ass off the fucking road, you piece of shit. To be dreaming about things I watch on stream, I'd rather it be me watching DMS playing. Whoa, that's a slap in the face, Susan. Thank you. Wow. I thought you were my mod. I don't want to watch fucking Night Cop. I'd rather watch DMS. Wow. Holy shit. Look at this fucking idiot. Nobody's in front of him, but he's doing like 30 miles an hour. That's what I said, DMS. Ouch. Fuck. Slap my face. Got a rubberneck. It's just workers. It's construction workers on the road. Yeah, since I was banned on Twitch, Dead Man Strolling by default steps up to the best chair dancer on Twitch. Damn right. And I'm man enough to admit it. Now see, this is stupid of the trucker. Let her in. She's coming on an on-ramp. What are you doing, truck? This is just stupid on the truck's part. Now you got an accident. It doesn't matter who's charged with it. You still got an accident, and it's going to tie you up for an hour. Hell no, Eternal. I am not going to be responsible for him going into a stroke or something. No way. Not a smart move to be brake checking a big truck. Whoa! Hey, Slick! Hold on there, Rabbit. You got to use them big-ass mirrors that's hanging off the side of your truck. Idiot. Some people should not have a CDL and damn sure shouldn't have a driver's license. Yeah, it's not smart at all there, trooper. They're gonna win. What if they're not paying attention? They roll right over the top of you. The only thing you can hope for is your funeral's on a Thursday. Hi, Miss Angela. I did miss you. Hi, sweetheart. Pink robe dreams. That's what Miss Susan needs to be dreaming about. Is my pink thong and my pink robe. I mean, that's what Angela's dreaming about. So I just assumed that Susan would follow. Back me up on that, Angela. Even though it's a lie, back me up. He'd cover his window. What? Hold on for me just a minute. Hey guys, I'm gonna go run to the little girl's room. I got a phone call. I'll be right back, okay? Take a break. Back. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, go. Oh, good. Pat's flirting with the ladies again. Not me. I played innocent of all charges. She's the one that came in here and said, "Do you miss me?" I did miss you, Miss Angela. So you're going to risk your truck and your motorcycle because you want to be a fucktard. Look at in front of him. Not a car one in front of him, and he's got to be an idiot. Look at this dumbass. He didn't see the big truck. Idiots. People just get in their vehicles and they just don't know what's going on around them. So you should be able to just run over that fucker. You're going to try to cause a major pileup on the interstate so you can be an idiot. Idiot. So this, see, they're giving anybody a CDL nowadays, aren't they? Well, get on the CB and tell him. Look at her fixing her hair and shit, talking on the phone, smoking a cigarette. Look at this idiot. What a dumbass. All she had to do was back up and go where she's supposed to go. Hey, FedEx guy, Mr. Tommy. Yeah, she was way over the line. She stopped in the middle of the intersection for the red light. Oh, there comes the idiot. Of course, this truck shouldn't be in that left-hand lane anyway. Get in the right-hand lane, dumbass. Hey, dead man. You have a great evening, sir. Thanks for coming in, buddy. And I enjoyed the other night. Was that Monday night? Yeah, I enjoyed that. We need to do it again. That came out sounding a little bit kinky. I was talking about us streaming together. Sorry. I heard it, and it just didn't sound right. So let me clarify. I was talking about the stream with me and Nubin, Saint Nubin, and Dead Man. Okay, now it's clarified. It did sound a little bit like pillow talking, didn't it? That's why I wanted to clarify immediately. Fuck, you know you got a trailer behind you, right? See, this truck should not be in that left-hand lane. He's impeding the free flow of traffic by being in that left-hand lane. Like this truck here. What are you doing in the left-hand lane, you dumbass? You're an idiot for being in the left-hand lane. The left-hand, if you're not doing 80 plus, get the fuck out of the left-hand lane. Well, the little blue car got their way, didn't he? There went Trooper's bus. He rides a little bus. This just happened, April 4th. That was my Twitch anniversary date, April 4th of 2021. Hi, Lauren. My little green Skittles girl. A whole big ass road for the two of them, and this one just wants to be an idiot. I thought he was going to brake check. Never mind. Never mind. I thought he was going to brake check him. He didn't. Let's see what this is. This is, you guys ready? Let's go.
Put your hands behind your back right now.
Get ready for an adrenaline-fueled pursuit as Trooper Killian's patrol takes a dramatic turn on Interstate 600.
You got to hold your mouth right, warrior. When you're holding your phone, you got to hold your mouth out like you're bass fishing.
Escalates into a high-speed chase.
One of those.
Reaching 105 miles per hour in a 60 miles per hour zone.
65 Frank, AMK 65F, it's on up.
Him up. There's my Discord. Join now or forever hold your peace. Ah, damn, what are you gonna do? Stop when you get home? You see, they thought about it for a second, and then they decided to go ahead and pull the trigger.
Little Rock 1037. East, getting up to Woodrow. All right, 1063 and 1037. Taking Woodrow. Taking Woodrow. Crashed out, started 1016. Show me your hands! Show me your hands!
DOA, I hope. DOA.
56.
It saves us a lot of paperwork if they're DOA.
Fleeing car going over 100.
I mean, the coroner is going to have a lot of paperwork, but not us.
Here, a young man was traveling.
Suspect impacted the side of a tree. DOA. End of statement.
The Arkansas State Police got him. Initially, he was able to use his vehicle's superior speed to evade police. However, Trooper Duncan was able to spot the Challenger held up behind a tractor trailer while attempting to blend in with traffic. Trooper Duncan had the drop on him and quickly forced him over to the shoulder.
Yeah, but if he's DOA, he can't even say that. We'll just have to assume that, Eternal, that he couldn't breathe at that moment in time. We'll put it in the report that way, too. I felt like the suspect could not breathe. DOA. End of statement. At the time of this report, he was not breathing. End of statement. Warrior, I'm much bigger now, right? On your PC? Hey, Maxie, man, how you doing? I'm over here hanging out on the little channels. Waiting for you to get me back on Twitch, buddy. Yeah, that poor tree. This section is sped up as troopers attempt to catch up to the Scat Pack Challenger going 170, 180 miles an hour. Holy shit. And I thought 142 was fast. I mean, that was my top speed. That's as fast as I ever got onto a 1080 was 142 miles an hour.
Get out of the car. Get out of the car. Get out of the car. Lay down on the ground. 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 Put your hands behind your back.
Yeah, if you say it 10 times, he'll listen to you after the 10th time. Say it 10 times really fast, and then he'll get it. You got to repeat yourself for uneducated idiots.
March 24th, 2023. Police officer pulled over a speedster hitting 90 miles per hour in a 75 miles per hour zone on Interstate 30 West.
That's nothing.
The suspect and his passenger shows signs of nervousness and presents conflicting identification. As I attempt to apprehend driver for obstruction, he resists arrest and makes a daring escape into the nearby woods. Despite our efforts, driver evades capture. Meanwhile, passenger is arrested.
90 miles an hour ain't nothing. I'd be getting those idiots in the left-hand lane impeding the free flow of traffic. I didn't really mess with speeders that much. They don't get in people's way. They go.
75, yeah. You were at 90. You got your 90. You got your driver's license insurance.
Car spearing the cement. If I came down on the car, the driver would have been impaired. Wow.
Yeah, what about insurance on the car?
Now we know where the state fair is. I mean, whatever state this is, we know now that the state fair is on the State Fair Parkway. And there's 4 of them. Good round number.
Can I have that too? That's the registration. Can I have that too?
You don't ask them, you say, give me that too. You don't say, can I have that too? What if they say no? You don't ask a yes or no question in that situation. You say, give me that one too. That's your registration. Give it to me. Yeah, exit 2. So if you're ever in this state, at exit 2, on whatever interstate this is, you will find the state fair. They got fucking funnel cakes and cotton candy there.
There he is. Is that a kid? No, it's not my wife. No, somebody sleeping under that blanket in the back. No, I don't. No. Okay. All right. I'll be right back. There you go. Hey, you don't mind, come back here. Oh, no. No, you come back here. You come back here. There you go. No, it's okay. So, I wasn't able to find anything on
I move them out of the roadway. Get over here to the right. There you go. Okay, good. Illegal.
Where are you going to? I go to Dallas. All right. I got you out of the car. I'm gonna patch no weapon.
Exactly, Eternal. Now, if they're acting erratic, that's different. That's reckless driving, not speeding.
All right. Just hang out right here. I'll be right back.
He said, hang out right here. Oh, he doesn't speak English. Never mind.
Hop back out with me.
This trooper's being way too lax.
Still no weapons, right? My pet. There you go. You are under arrest. Huh? What? You're under arrest. What? You're under arrest. What? Because you gave me the wrong name. No. Put your hands behind your back right now. Put your hands behind your back!
Get back in the car, Bertha.
Running.
Here's the taser deployed. Doesn't work. I don't know why they keep using that piece of shit.
He's running north in the woods.
Illegal. Shouldn't even be in our country, wasting our resources. Wow. Fuck her, fuck the car, I'm leaving. That's a hell of a note, right? Just abandon your girlfriend and the car. Car's probably stolen.
Prepare for a heart-pounding pursuit unfolding on Interstate 40. As I catch a black SUV barreling down the highway at a blistering 90.
Yeah, I'm very fluent in Spanish, for those that don't know.
Despite activating lights and sirens.
Thank you for reminding me, Eternal. I forgot about that.
Over 90 miles per hour.
I'll talk to them. They'll get hungry after I'm done. They'll be hungry as hell when I'm done talking to them.
Finally, at exit 243, the vehicle's escape is thwarted by a semi-truck, leading to a tense standoff as I approach the suspect. Stay tuned.
They're probably on the CB telling that truck to back off of it a little bit. That patrol unit was getting way too far in front of him. They're trying to box him in. That Everett needs to slow down a little bit. Why are you giving him passage? Get back up there beside him. They're not doing it right. You need to tell that Everett to back up or back out of it. I'm gonna leave this run now. I gotta run to the little girl's room. I'm drinking a lot of coffee, guys. Give me a break. Be right back.
We got it stopped.
Shut it off! Shut it off! Turn your car off! Turn it off! Turn your car off! Turn your car off! And get out! Get out!
Oh, the Everett They followed the Everett into a rest area? Damn. They were probably pushed in there by the patrol unit beside them, right? Or did they just follow the Everett truck? Look at Jimmy Dwayne back there with the red shirt like, what's going on? Let me go get my iPhone. That's Jimmy Dwayne. God damn, man. You take your mag light and you hit right there by the outside rear view mirror on the corner of that windshield, and that tempered glass will shatter. Can't believe they didn't go through that training. Jimmy Dwayne's being nosy as hell. This ain't nothing to do with Jimmy Dwayne. But he's sitting there scratching his head and shit. I'm surprised he ain't lit a cigarette. What the hell? This lady probably didn't even know she was being pulled over. Shut up! That's the way you talk to him. Shut up! I don't think she knew she was being chased. Seriously, I don't think she's a criminal. I think she just didn't know.
A lady involved in this one says that she was not resisting arrest.
Of course, stupidity of the law is no excuse.
Watch it and comment yours opinion down below.
Comment yours opinion? Yours opinion? Comment yours opinion. See, I know how to use yours. He does not.
Run around the median or back, northbound 67, one pit.
Oh, that's hard to pick going that slow. Holy shit. He got luck. Well, that's a front wheel drive anyway, so.
Let me see your hands! Say hands in the air! Hands in the air!
I would have too.
Hands in the air! Stop right there! Step out of the car and face away from me! Step out of the car with your hands up! Face away from me! Felony stop. 467 northbound, 440. Face away from me! Walk back! Walk, keep your hands up! Keep your hands up! Keep your hands up! Walk over here!
Yeah, you say it 10 times and they'll get it.
Face away from me!
Yeah, it figures.
Face, oh, shut the ground! Lay
Shut the fuck up and listen!
Lay on the ground! Put your hands up!
Just walk over and pepper spray the bitch. That's all you gotta do is just pepper spray her. She'll understand what you want her to do after that. She'll immediately go to the ground.
I'm on the ground like you told me. I'm on the ground. I don't give a fuck. Got a weapon and nothing, bitch. Hey, get up.
Bitch, I would be beating her on the side of the fucking face with my mag light. Fucking dumbass bitch. Yeah, he forgot to say that, Cromwell. I hardly ever said that. And I was out of line for not saying that, Cromwell. Simon says...
Let me see your hand. Hey, you gotta come up.
I ain't calling nobody, you fucking hood rat. Shut the fuck up.
This illegal, bro. Call my grandma. Call somebody.
You gonna call her grandma?
Let me see your other hand.
All he had to do is go over and just pepper spray her. And all this would have been unnecessary. That's it. I don't know why these officers do not use pepper spray more than they do. It's like it went out of style all of a sudden. We didn't, Susan. The officers of today do all that shit. We didn't repeat. We said, then we took action.
Yes, sir. We work right over here, so if you need something, let us know. Appreciate it. Thank you. Hey, bro, can you please come on my fucking...
Look at her potty mouth. How do you kiss your mama with that mouth, bitch? Oh, yeah, you're going. Don't tell me what you're not gonna do. Grab her around the fucking throat and slam her face into the car. Get her attention. Good. They don't fucking play. Did you hear? I ain't going over that. Wrong. Wrong. Wrong.
For more content
Wrong.
like this, hit that subscribe button and leave a like and comment.
Oh, shit.
Thanks for watching.
Well, that ended quick. I want to refresh this page to see if anything live's going on real quick. I'm looking. Hold on. Okay, so let's go with, I think I already did this one. Let me look real quick. Did I do that already? Yeah, I did that one. Let's go.
They received a report of a fleeing vehicle violating traffic regulations along their patrol route. Immediately, the police officers plunged into a thrilling pursuit.
Here we go! Okay, this is the way you make this more interesting, okay? You have to, this is what you have to do. This makes it very exciting, especially for the ladies. Just imagine for a moment, whatever officer is in here, it's me behind the wheel, wearing my uniform and thong. Of course, the thong's underneath the uniform. Okay, I'm not going to be dirty about it. Just imagine that. This is me going. Let's go. I do autographs on Thursdays. And if he fucks up, I'm going to tell him. That ain't the way I do it.
After a search, they found the suspect driving recklessly at high speed, dangerously weaving through traffic.
God, I miss this shit. Done that many a times. The feel of that, going that fast with your lights and siren going, knowing you're chasing this son of a bitch, it's just an adrenaline rush. Oh, this is that drug dealer. I remember this one.
Intervention maneuvers, causing the suspect to lose control and veer off
Watch.
the road.
He's a drug dealer and they're trying to get him stopped. Watch this shit. It's great. Pity.
The apprehension took place swiftly and successfully. The suspect was extracted from the vehicle with minor injuries.
That's how I would do it.
Numerous challenges during the pursuit. The police officers excellently fulfilled their duty.
Absolutely, they did.
Of the suspect and ensuring the safety of the people on the road. A traffic violator attempted to flee from the police in a high-speed chase reaching up to 100 miles per hour, endangering many road users.
Dumbass. He should spend at least 3 days in ICU.
Officers spotted the violating vehicle and signaled it to stop. However, instead of complying, the driver accelerated, constantly changing lanes and overtaking.
Oh. I thought that was a 1050 right there. 1050, 1050. Oh, absolutely. His luck's gonna run out.
The reckless actions of the driver not only endangered himself, but also others on the road.
Everybody on the road.
A typical example of the increasing trend of traffic violations leading to police pursuits in the United States. According to FBI statistics,
That's how we did it, T-Gun. We didn't play.
Fleeing from the police every
And we didn't put up with their bullshit when we got them stopped either. Them running their fucking mouth, just pepper spray them. They'll shut right up. Because they can't breathe, they can't see. And if they do breathe, they breathe that pepper spray down their throat. Good, we didn't want to listen to their fucking mouth. Shut the fuck up. If they're resisting arrest, we just pepper spray them. Everybody stand up. Get rid of the fumes. Stand up. Take a couple steps back while they're wiggling around on the ground.
For such dangerous behavior, the suspect may face various serious charges, including driving under the influence, evading the police, endangering traffic safety, and other charges depending on the severity of the violation.
Absolutely, Eternal. Anybody that runs from the police should lose their license for life. Never to get it back. Ever. And when you're caught driving, you spend 30 days in jail. Second offense, you spend 6 months in jail. Third offense, you go to prison. If you're a habitual violator. Get a bicycle. How come at 16 years old, 15 years old, I could get anywhere I wanted to go on a bicycle? It gets you where you want to go. So if you can't fucking drive or you run from the police, that's what you're going to be left with, a bicycle.
This incident serves as a wake-up call for those intending to violate traffic laws, especially after consuming alcohol. Safe driving, compliance with laws, and respect for others are the responsibilities of every road user.
Correct. And if they can't do it, remove their privilege to drive. It's that simple. Don't let them drive anymore.
Eventually, through professional intervention maneuvers, the police successfully closed in and stopped the vehicle.
You piece of shit. What a piece of shit. You menace to society. Oh, now you're gonna do that? Fuck you. Pepper spray the inside of his vehicle. Just pepper spray. Just shh. Yeah, nowadays they got Uber.
The suspect, identified as a man who had consumed alcohol before driving, was immediately apprehended without any incidents.
You piece of shit. He should lose his license for life. You run from the police and your license are revoked. Your privilege to drive is no more. That poor tree. That tree's innocent, by the way. An innocent victim. Just hanging there, just minding its own business, and this piece of shit comes along and tries to chop it down with his fucking car. Okay, I don't wish that on anybody. Get him out of there. Get him out of there. Ladies and gentlemen, you do not... Listen. If you go the rest of your life without smelling a burnt body, you're doing great. I've smelt too many of them. I don't give a shit what... well, I mean, if it's a pedophile, we'll just move slower. Other than that, we're gonna haul it. I don't care if he was running and he's a felon. We're not. You can't let him burn up in a fucking car, man. That's. You got to move quick and get him the hell out of there. Now, a pedophile, I mean, we'll do what we can do.
The officers demanded the suspect to exit the vehicle, but it seemed he was unconscious.
Damn.
34 on that one, and we're in Stiles and West Sardis. Stiles and West Sardis. Stiles and West Sardis. Got it going right here right now.
With the experience and efforts of the police officers, they managed to promptly extinguish the flames engulfing the underside of the car. Due to the urgency of the situation, they had to forcibly break the driver's side door to extract the suspect from the vehicle.
Good.
The suspect
Okay.
was subsequently rushed to the hospital for emergency treatment. The car was completely wrecked. He will undoubtedly face serious allegations after recovery. During their patrol, members of
I
the
don't care as long as he didn't burn up.
Division spotted a speeding vehicle in Fayetteville, Washington County. The pickup truck came to a stop on the shoulder, and the officers approached to explain.
Now, when he said, let me just bring you up to date. When he says Fayetteville, he's talking about Fayetteville, Arkansas. Now, you do have a Fayetteville, North Carolina, but this is in Fayetteville, Arkansas. I can tell by the trees and all that shit, the scenery.
The documentation check related to the vehicle.
What did I say? The P word? What's the P word? I didn't say the P word. What is the P word? If you can't say it in here, send me a message on Discord. I'm curious what the P word is. What is that? Wait, I want to know what the P word is. I got to know what I'm trying to stay away from before I can stay away from it. Oh, okay. Okay, I got it. Okay, thank you, Miss Susan. So you can't say that on a stream, really? Why? Well, never mind. There is no reason why.
The driver cooperated actively in this situation.
I'll be right back.
After returning to their vehicle to check the information on the ACIC system,
Yeah, fix your hair before you go back up there.
Violated the speed limit, and the driver would have to pay a fine and appear in court on another scheduled day.
Date and time. If you have any questions, call that number. Slow down. Be careful.
Oh, I understand that, but I don't understand why that would be a banned word. If we're talking about that. Oh, well. It's not something that's usually spoke about on my stream anyway, so I don't care. Yeah, let's have a cup of coffee together. Which one of you broke bastards is gonna buy me a cup of coffee? Fuck. She's cute. How do you know, Trooper? You hadn't even seen her face. YouTube is very kid-oriented. They don't like YouTubers using any harsh words like... Okay.
According to the National Association of Convenience Stores report in 2022, convenience stores in the U.S. suffered over $30 billion in losses due to theft.
Damn.
The youth, particularly teenagers aged 13 to 18, account for a high proportion of the thieves. Upon receiving the report, the police quickly arrived at the scene, but the thief had already fled. Utilizing their expertise, they identified a vehicle matching the description provided by...
Yeah, none of them make sense. You're exactly right, Susan, that none of them make sense. None of them can legally violate our First Amendment right. I don't care about their little community guidelines and their little policies. It does not supersede the Constitution. Period. But they're getting away with it until Trump comes back.
Accelerated, swerved.
So enjoy it while it lasts. Speed bumps. See, now let me tell you something about speed bumps. They put speed bumps in these residential areas so the fucking parents don't have to parent their children. Look, I'm in the roadway where I'm supposed to be. Keep your fucking kids out of the road, and you don't have nothing to worry about. But you make me go over speed bumps because your fucktard ass don't want to parent your child and teach them to look both ways. That's some fucked up shit right there. Every time I see it in this neighborhood, it pisses me off. Keep your fucking kids out of the road. Damn.
A female officer reported the situation via radio, coordinating with the patrol team to find a way to block the suspect.
I don't want to parent my child, so let's put in some speed bumps.
Stubbornly refused to stop upon hearing the alarm from the police.
Yep, they censor us all.
After
You
an
dumbass. You can't even jump out of the car right.
car and attempt to escape on foot.
Fucking idiot. Yeah, that figures. Of course. Of course. Say it isn't so. Why are you screaming, get on the ground, when you don't even see the fucker?
The pursuit continued on the streets, alleys, until finally the police apprehended the suspect.
Fucking dumbass motherfucker. I'd have pepper sprayed the fuck out of him right there. Even after I got him on the ground. Shh. High-speed pursuit on BMW fleeing from local police. Take their license for life. Revoke their driver's license.
A tense pursuit unfolded as police officers chased a black BMW fleeing.
Of course.
On Highway 53, this pursuit became perilous as the driver disregarded traffic.
Helping children with
creating numerous hazardous situations.
Criminals are just pure menaces to society, ladies and gentlemen.
Eventually,
Looking for their next victim. That's all they do. Look for their next victim.
Police intervention and the apprehension of the driver and passengers.
Hey, hey.
This incident underscores the importance of obeying the law and the responsibility of law enforcement in protecting the community. Fleeing from authorities is not only a criminal act, but also jeopardizes the lives of other road users. Timely police
Really, it's common sense.
dangerous
Yeah,
situation
it's common sense for a kid to stay the fuck out of the roadway.
sending a strong message about the importance of compliance with the law to maintain safety and order.
When they get hit by a fucking car, I guarantee you when they get out of the hospital, they'll stay out of the roadway next time.
Fines of up to nearly $10,000 and possibly several years of
But you don't put speed bumps on a road just so they don't have to parent their children. Just bullshit. The wear and tear on my vehicle because you don't want to parent your fucking kid. Then don't have them.
But the driver persisted in attempting to flee. As the police approached, they noticed that the driver was the sole occupant of the vehicle, which had a trailer attached to the rear. Violating
We didn't have that shit when I was growing up. You couldn't find a fucking speed bump unless it was an apartment complex. But not on roadways. On Twitch, and he's not a streamer. Even chatters have to watch their mouth. Ugh. Really? Holy shit. Yeah, when you got Stoner Dave running Twitch, I guess so. Well, he outmaneuvered your ass, didn't he? Oh, he came back on. You're an idiot.
Two police cars coordinated to close in from both sides to limit the speed of the offending vehicle.
You can't pit it. It's got that trailer. Yeah, because they don't want the parents parenting their children. Eternal? My God. They don't want to have to teach them to look both ways. Come on. That takes time and effort.
The truck careened straight into an oncoming moving truck. Fortunately, the driver of the moving truck managed to swerve in time to avoid a collision, but the offending vehicle
Shoot him!
veered off the road, with the trailer
You
flipping.
stupid ass. Now he wants to give up. Absolutely, Cromwell. You see a pattern going on?
Not sober while operating the vehicle. His reckless actions endangered himself, other road users, and resulted in a horrific accident. A speeding vehicle was ordered to stop,
Yep.
but instead of complying, the driver accelerated and fled.
Turn your lights on there, patrol unit. Turn your lights on, Mr. Patrol Unit. Here we go. But the dash cams from Don't Come, as he calls his... That was quick. I-40. So when I'm deleting comments, not trying to be mean, protect... Yeah, thank you, Miss Susan. Delete the shit out of troopers' comments. You got my backing. Delete them. Pretend like you're playing a video game. Delete them.
Sensing the imminent danger from the suspect, law enforcement quickly closed the gap, with speeds reaching 122 miles per hour and traffic congestion.
That's a fun chase right there, 122 miles an hour. Been there, done that.
The vehicle persisted at high speeds, nearly colliding with several other vehicles. Although there were moments when the suspect slowed down, they quickly accelerated again to continue fleeing.
Don't you think this guy deserves like an ass whooping when he gets stopped? Putting everybody's life in danger on the road? I mean... 2, 3, 4, 5, 8, 9, 10 days in ICU would do him some good. Give him some time to reflect. And who gives a shit if the first 3 to 4 days is in a coma? It's okay. When he wakes up, he will reflect. Look, he's putting everybody's life in danger. He needs an ass whooping when he gets stopped. I plead innocent of all charges. I ain't saying shit. You fucking idiot. I think the faster pursuit I have heard was 135. Yeah, mine was 142.
To execute a pit maneuver from behind, causing the suspect's vehicle to lose control and crash into an empty house by the roadside.
There goes buckwheat. There he goes. He's got the drugs in the backpack. Can't even run. Tackle his ass. Look at them all. Like roaches. Like little fucking roaches. Just somebody turn the light on.
All 3 suspects attempted to flee, but only one of the 2 could be apprehended. While pursuing these 3 individuals, one managed to escape from the...
He looks 15 years old.
3 suspects were later identified and apprehended. The rise of young criminals poses a significant challenge to security in the United States.
Yes, it does.
Controls and safety measures have been widely implemented to prevent dangerous situations that affect people's mobility.
Yeah, that was Miss Macy. Mama just got home.
The radar equipment on police vehicles is a crucial tool for measuring the speed of vehicles on the road. Through this method, law enforcement can better control and enforce traffic laws. For example, when a blue car is detected to be exceeding the permitted speed limit, using radar, the police gather information that the car is traveling at 83 miles per hour in a
They
zone.
put too much emphasis on speeders. You need to go after the idiots that are impeding the free flow of traffic. Now, if he's doing 92, 95, okay, I'm going to stop and see if he's carrying drugs. But that's about it. I don't need to put it in writing and give them a ticket unless they want to be an asshole. They want to be a dick? Then we'll put the shit in writing.
Stop the car. However, the vehicle accelerated and attempted to flee at a speed exceeding 120 miles per hour. Although nearly escaping the police's control upon closer approach, the police quickly intervened to stop the suspect's vehicle. The car then overturned, causing 3 suspects to become trapped in a ditch.
Yes! Yes! Trapped in the ditch. I don't know why they're graying out the cop.
All were required to
He's a public servant. What the hell?
Without incident. The act of speeding up
Damn.
and attempting to evade is an important lesson about not accepting responsibility and adhering to the law. When drivers try to avoid their responsibilities, they not only endanger themselves but also pose a threat to those around them. This behavior is not only unlawful but
No
also
insurance, no nothing. Wow.
on the road.
Shit, he just went over that rock concrete there.
Cases of high-speed chases
Looked like the side of a cliff.
fleeing from police every day in the United States, creating dangerous situations that threaten the lives of road users.
Yep. Menaces to society. That's what I said. The world can live without them.
Law enforcement often employs preventive measures using patrol vehicles and swiftly coordinates pursuit operations. They quickly pinpoint the suspect's location through information exchange with other law enforcement units, timely intervening to prevent any hazardous behavior.
Guys, don't forget to like the video on YouTube and Rumble. I'd really appreciate it. It really helps after the stream is over. The more likes I get on the video, the more they'll show it to other people.
Sometimes pursuit operations not only rely on police vehicles, but also require them to be equipped with intervention devices and ensure their health throughout the apprehension process. This underscores the importance of coordination and readiness to mitigate risks and ensure community safety.
Right here, see that?
In South
Side of the
Mississippi,
cliff.
A thrilling pursuit unfolded between the police and a stolen white pickup.
Oh, this is the United States of Mississippi. They don't play around there. This driver's screwed when they get him stopped. And most towns in Louisiana don't even have dash cams and body cams. They don't want a record of it.
The driver regained control of the steering wheel and continued to flee. The police quickly initiated the pursuit and attempted to close in for intervention. However, the pickup truck kept accelerating, swerving, and even cut off another car's path in an attempt to escape.
Putting everybody's life in danger. You dumbass. He's trying to go across there to get to that other road. No.
Chaos ensued on the streets as the pickup truck drove against traffic.
Run.
Oh, there he went. He's in the swamp, Earl. Earl, he went to the swamp.
Utility pole at an empty lot, the pickup truck was nearly completely destroyed. The driver hastily fled the scene, but the passengers on board were apprehended. Their reckless actions will come at a hefty price. Penalties for theft and property damage could amount to up to 5 years in prison, along with fines and compensation of up to $20,000.
And 7 days in ICU.
I hope the footage has provided you with enjoyable and informative.
Oh shit! Now he's gonna go off onto a speech. Damn. All right. Well, let's see. You know, I started at 5 today. My beautiful wife is home. She went and got Chinese food on the way home. We're gonna eat Mongolian beef. You know what I fixed last night? I cooked what we call a breakfast mess. It's, you know, potatoes and eggs and bacon and all this stuff in it. It's really good. Anyway, let's see who we can invade on. Oh, there's nobody on. There's nobody on Kick? Wow. Okay. Y'all shit on the shingle, yep. No, that's biscuits and gravy and stuff, Fitz. That's not a breakfast mess. All right, guys, there's nobody on Kick for me to raid. So, anybody got any suggestions on Kick? None of the people that I follow are on right now. A little bit of everything. Yeah, it's a little bit of everything. It's got, like I said, bacon and scrambled eggs and what else did I put? Ham and mushrooms and onions and bell peppers and red bell peppers. And, well, Pat, have a good night with the missus. Absolutely. There's nobody on Kick, so here's what we're going to do. We're just going to end the stream. And let me get over here. Guys, I will Brantford Liberty. No too many weird fuckers on here. You're the only exception. Michael Weaver, thank you for subbing to my YouTube channel. Very much. I appreciate it. Absolutely. I'll take half of the pan. And the pan. Yeah, I know. I understand. But guys, I will be back on Saturday night at 6 p.m. Eastern. Make sure your notifications are turned on YouTube and Rumble and Kick and D-Live. Because you never know if there's a live event, I'm going to go live with it. A live police chase, a riot, a protest, a school shooting like we had today. Guys, you have a super blessed evening, and we'll see you on Saturday, if not before. Good night.
I said goodbye, vamoose, adios, ciao, so long, get your hat.